right, Israel. Shalom, shalom this morning. Leaving the land. Got a few things to get done today. We are still moving. It's been a long week, been a long process in getting these things lined out and done. I tell you what, boy, you don't realize how much stuff you accumulate when you are being at a location in a length of time, and then all of a sudden you gotta pick up and leave. But we have really gotten things together out here. So we thank all of you all for your support. All the support that's coming in, it's greatly needed. We have a goal to put this down payment down. So we climbing. We got a long ways to go, but hey, y'all is good. Y'all is good. And I thank all of y'all. Thank Cashapp, for support. All the saints, you are greatly appreciated. Definitely. But the nature of my video this morning, saints, is this. I saw in the news yesterday, 2 Washburn University college football players were shot. One who was just drafted by the New York Giants, and the other was a junior, 23-year-old defensive back. And the thing that hits home is that when I was doing some substitute teaching, I remember seeing the young man who died. I remember seeing him in class, and just seeing him in general, because I worked with a lot of the high school players that come from the same school that he graduated from, which is Lee Summit West. And I was just talking with some of my guys who are in college right now, who knew him. It's just a sad thing. And so it comes back down to what I've already been talking about. When is it going to stop? When are we going to be able to see the change take place? More importantly, though, just with the string of events that I've seen here over the past month, it's definitely looking dark. It's definitely looking as if people just, they don't have love for mankind. They don't have love for one another anymore. And it's just a terrible thing. We who are the saints, we can read the book and discern the times, just like the wicked can. And everybody at some junctures come into the mindset that they need to prepare for something that's coming on the earth. People are being alerted in lieu of events like this, where this young man, he was a decent young man, went to a suburban high school. I called up to Washburn yesterday to one of my other athletes who was up there. And I asked him, I said, what happened? He said, man, it's just really some folks jealous of Corey, and that's the guy that got drafted by the New York Giants, and they end up the other guy. I can't recall his name right now. He got shot in the chest, suffered those wounds, and he died. And so I look at that. I said, look at this. Look at these spirits, because that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as these spirits are beginning to run rampant in the earth. You know, when I arose this morning, I just prayed a pure prayer of protection and binding, and loosening, and just warring. You know, 'cause I want to be heard in this matter with the Most High Yah, in that He helps us get to good ground, that He helps us really prepare our minds and our hearts, because no doubt about it, it's coming. And we just, as a people, we just not ready. You know, I look out and I just see for blacks to be considered a true bloodline of the Hebrew Israelites. We're sure doing the same thing that we do in the world. That's just, we are constantly at war with one another. You can't make amends with people. You can't talk to people. You can't trust people. You can't reason scripture. You can't. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, just like that. It's you know, I've spent many conversations with people from other camps, and you listen to some of the reasoning in some of these people's mind. I'm like, we missing the whole point. You know, even in Ezra it says, you know, Yah by His own divine power is going to deliver His people in the last end. You know, it talks about that in several different perspectives, but same ideology. Yah is going to do that. But we have it in our head that because of our righteousness, how we say His name, and how we are this just special people who ain't really that damn special, because we so still filled with sin and sin nature, that we miss the point of what's going on. The point that's going on the earth is that Satan is arousing all his workers of iniquity, all his evildoers. And when the Bible talked about love was going to wax cold, well, then that just gives ground for Satan and his people, those who serve him, to run rampant for a while. And we know that's the result of sin, ultimately, that the wicked one was going to press to see if he could actually establish his rule. And we know, according to the book, that Hasatan is roaming about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. And if you are one that's overtaken in an area that has no righteousness associated with it, then you're not being the light, the salt that's needed and that's going to be needed in the time to come. This, you know, I'm just really disturbed, and I think I'm going to do another segment on this and pull up those guys' picture. But Washburn, W-A-S-H-B-U-R-N. In fact, when I was in college, they were in our conference. You know, Washburn just had a defensive back drafted. And you know, to have this thing happen, you watch the guy next to you be murdered. You know, you were returning from a party after, you know, the draft had went forward, and you had this thing take place. So, saints, I'm just saying, be aware, be alert, and stay with the Most High Yah, because this is what we're seeing that's taking place. Shalom, shalom.